Oh, this I'm going to give you.
Okay.
I think you should wear.
Okay.
This is our traditional, what do you call, dress.
Traditional dress?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Mai, jom kita pergi bawah to our kitchen.
Alright.
First of all, we need to put some oil over there.
Okay.
So make sure that the oil gets heated, you know. Then you put the onions, huh? Ini saya pergi ni kena kata.
Kita tumis bawang tu dulu.
Ya, tumis bawang dulu.
So what sort of, what do we have here? Like this is...
This is a mixture of garlic and ginger. And I'm going to put some cinnamon
Okay.
and cloves. Is it cloves?
This one are cloves and cumin. Is it cumin?
No, cumin. What do you call it? This is perana? Lucky. Yes. And the yellow put it in English. Cardamom. You're going to put some
cardamom. Okay, yes.
Yeah. Then you need to put this.
Oh, daun pandan.
Daun pandan.
Okay. Bagi dia masak lah.
Yeah, masak. Add in a little what do you call aroma.
Yes. Okay.
The moment the onions turn reddish in color, then you need to put these bay leaves.
Okay.
The bay leaves, you know. You have to follow the proper way.
I see.
Otherwise, you know, if you put the first in the second place and second in the first place, the curry wouldn't be there, you know.
Nanti dia tak sama lah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe while we wait, can you explain what we have on
Yeah,
here?
we have the chili paste here.
Okay, chili
We have a
paste.
turmeric here.
Okay.
And a mixture of spices here. There's a
This
main.
one?
Yeah. Hameediyah special spice.
Okay.
And here a mixture of ginger, garlic, and yogurt here.
Okay.
And here the special Hameediyah's tomato paste.
Tomato paste.
And this is the mixture of spices that are grinded into this.
Almost every curry has this.
Yeah.
this one.
Every curry
Okay.
except for fish curry.
So this is the secret, the special.
Yeah.
the
That
base
is.
one.
We need to put these bay leaves.
Okay.
You know here. Curry leaves. Okay. And then we need to put this.
Okay. Oh yeah, you can smell the aroma, right?
Yeah. Slowly. Then we have put here the spices, the Hameediyah's masala. We call it a great masala. Then we have put the chili, turmeric,
Okay.
a little. Okay. Then we need to have these spices to be cooked in a proper manner. Otherwise, it's going to give you a spice, a kind of spice smell. So you need to cook the spice.
So you have to cook properly first.
Until dia pecah minyak lah.
Okay, sampai pecah minyak.
Pecah minyak. Then we have to put this.
Okay.
Kita elak di rumah, bali di rumah.
Tomato yang dah blend, right?
Yeah, sudah blend. Yeah. Very nice, very ripe, fully ripe. It shouldn't be half ripe.
That's why they got the orange color.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
We are going to blend another tomato mixture, and then we're going to put inside also.
I see.
We are going to put a tomato again.
So more tomato. Okay.
Yeah, more tomato. This is santan.
Santan. Okay.
Put it on.
Okay. Bila kita dah masuk santan tu, dia punya warna, you know the color changes.
Yeah.
You know? Now it is like more orange,
Yeah,
also
that.
dark. You know?
We put some salt here.
Okay.
We need to be very careful, otherwise the curry are going to be stuck together with the pot. So you need to stir it.
Keep stirring, right?
Stirring.
But you can see it's dah pecah minyak.
Yeah,
right?
pecah minyak. You put some sugar there.
Okay.
So we don't put any MSU. There's Ajinomoto. We never use any.
Okay.
We never use.
So it's the original taste,
Original,
right?
original. Now you have to put some chicken.
Okay. Is the chicken already cooked? Or?
No, half fried.
Okay.
Put the chicken inside.
Lepas tu dia akan habis masak dalam kuah.
Yeah, kuah ini. This chicken kapitan, we call it chicken kapitan.
Okay.
Now we add in a little for baru tu dah. Little this.
More santan.
More santan. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ini pun santan lah.
Okay. So kita dah masukkan semua bahan-bahan.
Ya.
Tinggal cili
Dengan tomato. Ya.
Lepas tu dah siap semua dah.
Finish
dah. So mungkin dia nampak senang, kita ikut step by step.
Ya.
Tapi kalau kita tak ada spices, tak ada rempah yang betul, tak jadilah.
Ya.
That is the secret dekat rempah tu.
Yang siap di kedai, buka saja, taruh kalau memang
Tak jadi lah, tak sama.
Dia tak ada makna, no meaning.
No meaning.
Hameediyah, no meaning.
Doesn't have the history.
You go and buy, dependent on them. You cannot be dependent on them.
But when you know it yourself, you can sustain yourself.
You know.
Apa sejarah Ayam Kapitan?
Ayam Kapitan, the ships that flying from India to Malaysia, captained by Europeans those days.
Okay.
And he has a cook to cook especially for him. The cook has his own idea what to cook for the captain every day. And all of a sudden, one day, he yelled to the what do you call the cook? Hi, cook, what are you going to cook for me? I'm going to cook some curry for you. Kapitan.
Okay.
So, and he happened to make some curry, chicken curry. Very nice and amazing, So immediately, the captain told me, what did you call the curry? I said curry. But what did you say, later on? What did you say, Kapitan? So from tomorrow onwards, you are going to name this curry Kapitan.
So that's the history, right? Okay. Jadi kita dah tengok proses buat curry. Dah tengok pun, dah dapat aroma semua, memang dah rasa lapar. Tak sabar nak rasa sendiri. Dan ni bukan lamshan kecil. Tengok besar dia ni. Macam ni.